everyone, it's Joanne, and today I'm giving you guys my huge fall book haul. So for the last few months since I released my last book haul video, I've bought 20 plus books. So yeah, the reason I bought that many is because one, the bookstore by me is moving, so they're closing up locations, so they're having a big sale, so I was taking advantage of that. And two, I'm honestly just been like trying not to buy as many as books because of my weight, but with those sales it was really helping me a bit but also hurting me at the same time. But I'm excited about some of the books that I've gotten recently. I have like 2 piles of books, so I have, like I said, I have 20 plus books. So but anyways, let's get to the book haul. I'm gonna start off these 2 books right here. The first one is Knit 1 Die 2 and Silent Knit, Deadly Knit by Peggy Earhart, which is the 3rd and 4th book of the Knit and Nibble Mysteries series. If you haven't read the first book, which is Murder She Knit, which is about a woman who is starting a knitting club, and then a new member of the knitting club gets murdered, and the whole story goes from there. And of course there's 2 different murder cases in each book, and I've read this one recently. I did enjoy it, but I didn't enjoy the others. But I am excited to read the 4th book just because it's a Christmas themed one, so I'm excited about that, and hopefully I'll read it around Christmas this year just because I think it will be appropriate for me to read it. But these are really good cozy mystery books that I've read so far. So the next few books I got some from Half Price Books. No, this one I did not get from Half Price Books. No, never mind. But the next book that I got is My Crown Cherry Mary by Cynthia Henn, Brody Ashton, and Joy Meadows, who are the authors of the My Lady Jane series. And I hope that they're coming up with a next one just because there's so many Miss Janes out there. But anyways, this is about Mary of Scots, but I don't know what happens in this one, but apparently it involves shape-shifting, which sounds really cool, and I definitely excited to read this because it's like I said, it's a fictionalized retelling of Mary of the Scots. So yeah, I definitely excited to read it, especially when it's like one of my favorite, most anticipated releases of the year, and I'm just really excited about it. So the next 2 books that I got are from Half Price Books. So the first one that I got is Siri Who Am I by Sam Shida. I can't pronounce the author's name, I'm sorry. But I saw this at Half Price Books, and I know that Melanie from Completely Melanie has read this and really enjoyed this. But this is about a woman who lost her, she has amnesia, and she ends up using her phone to figure out who she is and get her memories back. I don't know, but it sounds really funny, and I just really liked the cover, especially when she's like holding the phone in the cover. It's almost like it's a cracked phone screen. But yeah, I'm excited to read this because I'm very curious about it, and I haven't heard many people talk about it on BookTube other than Melanie from Completely Melanie, and I'm just really excited about this one. And the next book that I got is Scream All Night by Derek Millman, which is about a boy whose father was a director of a horror film, and then apparently the set is haunted, and then he's forced to go back there just to figure out like what happened, from what I remember. But I know that this was featured in a Book Boss a while ago, and I saw someone get excited about it, but I haven't heard many people talk about it on BookTube either. But this cover screams Halloween to me, so I thought it would be a perfect choice to read during Halloween time. I'm not sure if I'll get to this in October, but at least I have a good reading option to read during that time of year, and I just really excited about it either way. And the next book that I got is Mr. Zavali by Serena Valentino. This is a retelling of Sleeping Beauty, but all about Maleficent. This is a 4th book in a Disney villain series. I have the first 3. I'm trying to figure out where they are. I know they're somewhere on my bookshelf. The first one is Fairest of All, which is about the evil queen, and then Beast Within, about the beast from Beauty and the Beast, and Ursula from The Little Mermaid, and they have more in the series. I know they have Mother Gothel, which I'm missing, Cruella de Vil, and then there's Lee Tremaine, and I know there's like another one which is about the witch sisters that are featured in this series. But anyways, and I just really excited to pick this one up just because I love this series so much, especially when it's about the Disney villains. Plus, I just love the hardcover version because underneath the dust jackets is so cool, especially Maleficent. This is her dragon form underneath dust jackets, so I'm just really excited to pick this up, and I don't know why I haven't picked it up yet, but I hope I'll pick it up soon just because I just love Disney, and I just been wanting to read more Disney books lately, so yeah, and especially when I've read Once Upon a Dream, which is a Disney Twisted Tale series, which is a whole different Disney book series, but I'm just excited to read this either way. The next book that I got is More Than We Can Tell by Bridget Cameron. This is a companion novel to Letters to the Lost, which is, like it says, a companion novel, and I believe this is told by a character that was in Letters of the Lost. Yeah, it's going to be one of the characters in his story and all that, and that's all I know about it just because I love Letters to the Lost so much, and I definitely wanted to pick this one up just because I enjoy it so much, even though there's a lot of like sad moments because in the Letters of the Lost, the main character lost her mom, and she writes letters to her mom just to cope with it, and then Someone replies to one of the letters. That's what the first book's about, but I know with this one, like I said, it's a companion novel, so I'm excited to read it just because I want to know what happens to the other characters as well, and yeah, I'm just excited to pick this up. And the next book that I got is King of Fools by Amanda Foody, which is a sequel to Ace of Shades? Yeah, Ace of Shades, and this is about and if you haven't read the first book is about a fantasy world that's like a casino, basically. That's all I can tell you about it. I really enjoyed it, and I've been wanting to continue on with the series. I might want to reread the first book before I read this one and the third book, just because I'm trying to remember what happens, especially when I read it on audiobook, and I felt like it would have been better if I read it physically. But I really enjoyed the series so far, so I thought I want to continue on with the series. And plus, I did not expect how big it is. It looked like a 400-page book, but it's like 600 pages, so it did not feel like a 600-page book. I thought it was like a 400-page book, but either way, I'm just really excited to pick up the sequel. And the next book that I got is If the Shoe Fits by Julie Murphy. I got this from a Once Upon a Book Club book, the adult version, and this is basically an adult retelling of Cinderella, basically, and that's all I want to know about it. And I haven't read any books by Julie Murphy before, but I've been wanting to try her out, and this just seems really cute, and I've just been really excited to pick it up, and I just hope I end up enjoying it, especially when I've been wanting to read more adult romances lately, and I definitely want to give this author a try either way. And the next book that I got is Instructions for Dancing by Nicola Yoon, who's the author of Everything, and The Sun Is Also Star, and I love those two books so much that I want to read more of her books. And from this one, I think it's about a girl who doesn't want to be in a relationship anymore after what happened to her last one, and she took a dance class, and then she ends up meeting a guy, and that's all I know about it. And with this one, I have the signed editions. I don't usually buy signed editions at Barnes & Noble, but since it was at a good price, because it, like I said, there was a sale going on, and that location is closing, and I thought it would be cool to get a signed copy at a good price. And also under the dust jacket, I'm not sure if you can tell, it's people dancing, so that's why I really like it about underneath. But I'm just really excited to read it, and I haven't heard people talk about it on BookTube, but I know many people have talked about it a lot since Nicola Yoon is one of the popular YA authors out there, and I'm just really excited to pick it up because I've been wanting to read more of a book since I enjoy them so much. The next book that I got is Wonder Woman Warbrainer by Leigh Bardugo, and this is about This is like kind of like a retelling of Wonder Woman, but in a YA format from what I can tell. I know this came out like 4 years ago now, and I just thought I would give this a try. I know I'm not much of a DC fan, but I do love Wonder Woman, and I like all other DC characters, and I'm really excited to pick this up just because I've been reading the Grisha trilogy, and I've been liking Leigh Bardugo's reign so far, and I just thought I would pick this up because I like Wonder Woman, and I'm just been curious about it, and I really like On the Edge they add DC icons, but I've just been really wanting to pick this up lately, and I'm just really excited to give this one a try. And the next book that I got is Luck of the Titanic by Stacey Lee. This is a historical fiction that's about one of the passengers on the Titanic, except about the Chinese passengers of the Titanic, which I'm like, I did not know that there were Asian passengers on the Titanic, and I definitely more excited about it because I didn't know that part of history. I know I love the Titanic, like the history part, but also the movie, and I'm just like very intrigued about it because of that, and I'm just really excited to pick this up because I haven't read much historical fiction, but the ones about Titanic always grab my attention. But either way, I'm just really excited about it. I'm trying to remember that, nope, there was nothing underneath the dust jacket, but I'm just excited to pick this up, and hopefully I'll enjoy it and learn something about history that I didn't know about. And the next book that I got is Kikis Delivery Service by Iko Kadono. I think that's how the others pronounce it. I apologize for that. And this is obviously my middle grade about a witch who, after she turns 13, she gets to go to another town and try to find her passion, basically. And this was what Studio Ghibli movie is based on, and I've just been wanting to pick this up ever since, and I just really love this cover so much. And a funny thing is, when I was at Barnes & Noble picking up some of the books because of the sale I was telling you about, Kevin really encouraged me to grab it because it was like the last copy. I was like, okay. So yeah, I'm just really excited to pick this up when I can, and I just really love this story, and hopefully when I read the book I would still love the story as much as the movie. Then the next book that I got is Shadow of the Night by Deborah Harkness, which is a sequel to Discovery of Witches. If you haven't read Discovery of Witches, it's about a librarian who is a witch who has been guarding this book, and then this vampire comes along and tries to steal it, and that's all I remember from reading the first book, but I know that I really enjoyed it so much that I know it became a TV show, and I wanted to try out the TV show, and I'm just really excited to pick this up. This is a second book, and I know it's a trilogy, so I definitely just really excited about continuing on with the series since I read it last year and really enjoy it, and hopefully I'll enjoy it as much as the first book. And the next book that I got is Spinning Silver by Noemi Novik, which is a retelling of Rumpelstiltskin. I've read Uprooted by her, and I really enjoy it, and I just wanted to pick this up because I've heard nothing but good things about it, especially when it's a Rumpelstiltskin retelling, and I've heard that best time of year is to read it is in the winter time, so hopefully I'll pick this up, but I'm not sure yet, but I'm definitely just excited about it either way. And I've heard that she has released another book last year that is about a magic school, which I'm really curious about it as well, and I'm just really excited to pick this up, and hopefully I'll pick this up during a winter time. Then the next book that I got is Small Favors by Aaron A. Craig, who is the author of House of Sorrows, which I read earlier this year, and I really enjoy it. With this one, I'm not sure if it's a retelling of a fairy tale, but I know there's like a murder mystery to it, but I really love this edition because look at the end papers. It's bees and flowers, which is gorgeous, and so the spine is just full of, yeah, just bees. So yeah, I'm just really excited about it, and I haven't heard much from book 2, but I definitely want to pick this up just because I really enjoyed her previous work, so hopefully I'll enjoy this as much as the House of Salt and Sorrows. And the next book that I got is Naya and the Fox Dragon by Noemi von Duren. And this is a book that I got from Gen Con, which I'll link the vlog up above in case you guys missed it. I didn't film it at her booth just because I was too busy purchasing her work. She's also an artist, so I'll link her website down below. And from what I know about this book, this is about, like, it's inspired by her childhood, but in a fantasy setting, and it's about a girl who's friends with Fox Dragon. So yeah, well, I'm excited about this book. Not only this book is gorgeous, but there's illustrations throughout the book, and she created the artwork herself. So I'm really excited to pick this up. And if you're interested in reading this book or purchasing it, I'll link her website down below so you guys can check it out, and also her artwork. And I'm just really excited to pick it up either way, since I enjoyed her artwork, and I do want to support as many self-published authors as much as I can, and I'm just really excited to pick this up. And the next book that I got is Once Upon a Broken Heart by Stephanie Gerber. I'm just really excited about this book. This is my most anticipated release of the year, and if you don't only know about this book, it takes place in the same world as Caraval, but Stephanie Gerber said it, you don't have to read Caraval series before you get into this one. That's all I want to know about it. I've just been really excited about it since I've heard it was coming out. And plus there's a little apple in the corner underneath the dust jacket, and I'm just really excited to pick it up either way, just because I've just been anticipating this book since I've heard it was coming out, and I just hope I pick this up soon, just because I just really want to pick this up as soon as possible, but hopefully I'll end up reading it later this year. And the next book that I read, and actually I already read this year and I really enjoy it, which is A Sweet Mess by Stacey Lee. This is about a woman who owns a bakery that went on a date and then had a one-night stand, but then she ends up finding out that her restaurant or her bakery is at a very low rating, and she finds out that the person I gave the low rating to is the one-night stand. I thought this book was really cute, and I really want to continue on reading it, and a companion novel is coming out this year, so I thought might as well grab this, and I'm definitely just really excited about it since the sequel. I'm just excited that I'm owning this book since I've read it as a library book, and I just can't wait to read the the companion novel to it, because I want to know what happens next. And the next book that I got is Melamander by Thomas Taylor. I heard nothing but good things on BookTube, and I know it's a really popular middle grade series about a hotel, or like a magic hotel, I don't know, but I heard it was very cute, and I just wanted to pick it up ever since. And I really love this cover than the hardcover version. I don't know why, but I just really like this cover better, and it's just been piquing my interest since I've heard people talk about it in BookTube, and I definitely want to hopefully pick it up soon. I don't know yet, but I'm really excited to read it either way. The next book that I got is As You Wish by Carrie Hughes. This is about his journey on making The Princess Bride. I've been wanting this for so long. I honestly didn't care if it's a little damaged. I've been wanting to own this book for so long, and I honestly regret not getting it at half-price books when I saw it, but since I saw it at Barnes & Noble, I was like, might as well grab it since it was the last copy, and I've just been wanting to read it, and I'm a big fan of The Princess Bride, so hopefully I'll pick this up soon. I don't read memoirs often, but this is one of the ones that grab my interest since I'm a big fan of The Princess Bride. And the next book that I got is Pages & Co. The Book Wanderers by Anna James. This is about a girl whose grandparents that own a bookshop, and then she sees one of her favorite characters in the bookstore, and then the whole adventure goes from there. I've heard mixed things about this middle grade series, but I wanted to give it a try because I love a bookish book, so I definitely just want to give it a try because of that, and I just love this cover as well, so I hope I would end up enjoying it just because it sounds like a really cute middle grade story. And the next book that I got is Skyborne, Sparrow Rising by Jessica Corey. I think that's how it's pronounced. I've read The Forbidden Wish by her, so I thought I might as well buy this book. I didn't know that she was writing a middle grade story, so I just want to pick this up. All I know about this book is about a society where people are born with wings, and then a group of people are named by types of birds, which sounds really cool. So I definitely just want to give it a try because I read from the author previously, and I just thought I would give this one a try, and I just really love this cover. Like, it's so gorgeous. So I definitely want to give this a try either way. And the next book that I got is Disney Chills, Part of Your Nightmare by Vera Strange. And apparently this is about a girl who makes a deal with Ursula and she wants to become popular, and then she has to face the consequences after that. And I honestly saw the one with Captain Hook on the cover, and that's what caught my interest, but I thought I would start with this one because this is like the first in the series. And I'm just really curious about it, but it seems very dark, but at the same time, I'm like, since it's Disney, I want to give it a try. I just really love this cover, and look at Flounder right here. Is that Flounder? Yeah. He looks so scared, and that's probably why this series is called Disney Chills. So, yeah, so it's like a Disney version of Goosebumps, from what I can tell from the synopsis, but either way, I'm just, like, really excited to pick it up, and either way, I'm just really curious about it. And the last book that I got is Lake's Edge by Lyndell Clipstone, and this is about a main character whose brother ends up using forbidden magic, and then they end up going to the haunted mansion of some kind, and then something happens to them, and that's all I know about it. And I just love this cover, and I don't know why the cover reminds me of Disney's Haunted Mansion for some reason, but this grabbed my interest just because it was featured in a book box, but I don't remember which one, but I still wanted to read it either way just because it really grabs my interest, plus another perfect spooky read to read during that spooky season if I end up reading it, but I definitely want to read it just because it caught my interest just based on the synopsis. So that's all for my latest book haul. If you enjoyed this video, give us a thumbs up and comment down below what books that you've bought recently. And if you haven't already, click the subscribe button and click the bell icon so you know whenever I post new videos. Also, you can follow me on social media like Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and Goodreads, which all links will be down below for you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!